Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? It's me, Rave, and honey. What's going on? What's good? How you been? How you been doing? What's been going on? As you see, I've been away. It is now, it's 9:28. Okay, I'm back. I had a little cold. Guess you already know that I wasn't feeling well. Somewhere along the line, because as you may not know, I take my own pictures. I do my own movies as far as movies, because I know we go, no, just this kind of movies. And, I do a lot of different things and stuff like that, but I do my own, of course, I do my own pictures, I do it on a timer. And I was kind of surprised that people didn't know I did that, but anyway. It's not like I haven't self-explanatory it out, because I've told many people a lot of times, I get offers to do pictures and stuff like that, but you offer me $150 to take my pictures, and I'm taking my pictures by myself. You just get a little tripod, and you just do it yourself. I'm all into doing everything on your own, because right about now, I don't know about everybody's situation, but with me, I can't afford to do the things like other people can. So sometimes you have to rely on yourself. So that being said, how you been? What's going on? What's the tea? What you been doing? Because I'm back in town. Anyway, so what's going on? Anyway, let me just tell you something. I went out this weekend. Yes, I did. And I did this little short number. Let me start here first. Okay, I actually did a video in reference to this little short. This is a weave. This is a 28-piece weave. It was $6.13. I put a little brown in there. I put another video, which I already did and stuff like that. Displaying you how I did this weave and stuff like that. At that time, I really wasn't feeling well, but you know what? I was like, you ever get that point when you're like, I'm in the house and the walls are closing in on you? So now the walls are closing in. I was like, you know what? I gotta get out of here. So what I did was after I did the weave, I was like, okay, this is cute. It's short and everything. I took it off. My thing is this. I'm not knocking anybody who likes to do, short hairdos and stuff like that. But that's not me. I'm gonna wear this, because I want to do at least a video with it on and stuff like that. Give you a rough draft idea of what it looks like. But as far as it being for me, 24/7, 7 days a week, I don't think so. And it has to be long so the wind can catch me. And it is what it is. I'm not knocking anybody who likes to do short hair. That being said, I went out this weekend, and guess who I ran into? I ran into the guy that once upon a time I put on one of the videos that you got to be careful who you bring home, because they try to think of things to try to do to you. They'll steal from you. They'll rob you, or basically, in some cases, a lot of my girls and stuff like that, we end up killed, and it's sad, but I ran into him and stuff like that on the streets, and I walked up to him, because this is how it went down. I met a guy, two friends of mine set me up on a date with a guy. They tell me he's nice, he's not like other guys. I'm sure we've heard this before, but let me just repeat it to you. He's not like other guys, he's different, he's a nice guy, he's about something, he's going someplace in life, da-da-da. I didn't buy it for first date, but you know what? Sometimes we're wrong. We prejudge people. I do it, so I say, you know what? I'm going to take my opinion, and I'm going to put it to the side. And I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to find out what it's really like from him. I'm not going to prejudge him. And I was right. He was exactly what I thought he was. But anyway, long story short, he ended up coming home with me, da-da-da, da-da-da. And he tried to rob me and stuff like that, but it didn't happen. Anyway, as girls know who's been hit before and knows what we do with our money. Anyway, so that being said, I ran into him. He said, send me a message. He said, if you ever catch him, he's going to kill me. Okay, let me get this straight. You wanted to rob me. You played me. You wanted to double cross me. So you could basically hurt me. And it was all a trick to deceive me. So my thing is this. Okay, fine. You came to my house. You did what you needed to do. You put the wool over my eyes. Okay, fine, granny. You did your job, but you just didn't get paid for it. Oh, boy. Anyway, because in other words, I'm saying is my money was not in my wallet. See, that's what you girls need to do, or you guys. When you don't know nobody, you bring them to your house and stuff like that. I don't do that no more now, but I mean, you live and you learn. Hey, we're human, whatever. You can judge me if you want, because I know y'all get it in too. You can sit back and say, oh, no, I don't do that, but honey, I know. Anyway, so what happens was you take your little wallet. Now, you take all your important stuff out. I'm going to teach you a little trick. You take all your important stuff out, and you leave a little dummy wallet. Something that ain't, if you take the bitch, go ahead. Take it, because there's nothing there. It's nothing efficient is there. Even if you take a wallet, little dummy wallet, and you set it up there, Now, basically what they're going to do, you leave it so they can see it. Because this is a trust issue of having someone. So basically what you do is you set it out there. Now, women, you got your pocketbooks, you take your money, everything out. All this is called the second wallet. Not your real wallet, the second wallet. The second wallet, a bunch of bullshit inside of it. Now, you set that second wallet up and you put every little thing inside that second wallet that has no sufficient anything. You take a couple dollars and you throw it inside of it. Now, if that person is about something, they're not going to go through your wallet. Now, you place this wallet and you fix lines and you fix it. So this wallet been picked up and put back down. They went through your wallet. And that's what I did with Homeboy. But anyway, I ran into him on the streets and stuff like that. I walked up to him, and I walked up to him and I said, you know what, I know you, right? He said, you don't know me. I said, oh, I know you. I said, I want to talk to you for a minute. And let me just remind you, don't drink and do this, because I was a little toasted. First of all, I was a little unhappy. I had a cold. I wasn't feeling well. I was depressed. The walls were closing in on me. I was going through it. I was having a moment with the crazies. So what happened was, I saw him on the streets, and I walked up to him. I said, oh, because I have to admit, the boy was fine. Honey, he was fine. But I learned a lot of fines are crazy. So, it is what it is. But anyway, so I got up there and everything, and I was, I walked up to him, and this is not what you're supposed to do. I'll admit, for myself, I was wrong. Hear this again? I was wrong. Because what I did was not smart. I ran into him, and I said to him, do you know me? Now, he was over there with his boys, and they was looking at me. And at this point, when you get to the point in life where people have messed you over so much, you get to the point where you really don't even care. And that's not cool either, But a lot of times, we hold a lot of stress and stuff inside. And we shouldn't, but we're human. A lot of times, some of us go to therapy, some of us go to the church, hallelujah. And we get saved, but that don't mean that it goes away. We're supposed to let it go and let God, but a lot of times we don't let it quite go. Well, anyway, that being said, so I ran into him inside a pizza parlor on Christmas Street. I'm sure y'all probably know that one. Cross the street from CVS, I think it is. Anyway, I went inside and I told him, I said, I know you, right? He said, no, you don't know me. And I knew he had spotted me because I always changed my hat. So he didn't know which color hat I was underneath. See, that's a good thing, too, but we'll talk about another video. So anyway, so I'm sitting up there and everything, and I spotted him and everything. I walked over to him. So as I walked up to him, I was like, hey, you remember me? He's like, no, you don't know me. I said, oh, yeah, I know you. I said, you the one who told me that you see me again, you was going to kill me. He said, you got mistaken for somebody else. I got 2 kids. I said, no, you don't. No, you don't. So my thing is this. He's looking at me. He's like, oh, this bitch been eating. Yes, I've been eating. I've gained a few extra calories. Of course I have. I'm a big girl. I like to eat. I'm a greedy bitch. That's what I do. I eat when I'm stressed out. So obviously I picked on the calories. Obviously he lost weight. He lost a lot of weight. But I don't know what that was all about. It's probably because I was trying to rob people. But then I did notice that I looked down his sneakers that were brand new. So I'm thinking he must have got a win. So when I say a win, that means someone went to sleep that night. He went to their pocketbooks and he robbed. He got a win. So I'm sitting up looking at him. I said, well, I want to talk to you for a minute. So he was like, well, you don't know me. And this is what you don't do. You do not put your hands on people. Me being under the influence, I'll admit it, I was under the influence of Jack Daniels and not Coke in it. And when I mean Coke, not Coke. I was uninfluenced. Before I knew it, I grabbed him. And I said, I want to talk to you for me. He said, okay, come on. So we walked on, we started talking, and that being said, when I sit back and think about it, I said that was not smart, but sometimes, when you hold a lot of rage inside of people fucking with you, and you can't deal with it to a certain person, a certain person comes back in front of you who's done you dirty, sometimes we respond, not in the right way, but in the right moment of that, at that particular time, we respond that way. So anyway, that being said, I grabbed him and I told him I want to talk to him. So I grabbed him. He was like, well, I said, well, what was up with all that? What was that? We did what we did and stuff like that. You told me you wasn't like that and stuff like that. Next thing I know, you give me up beside me. Then you going to send me a letter talking about you want to kill me. You want all something. You see me. If I ever see you, I speak to you. So I'm speaking to you. What's up? So you know what I decided to do? I mean, I was like, what's up? So I'm up in his face and stuff. He's like 6'6". I'm tall too, honey. But I'm not afraid of many things, honey. But I am afraid of a lot of things. But anyway, that being said, so I got up on him, and I was in his face. I was like this. And you know what he said? I did like you, but I don't like you now. I said, you know what? why I'm not online anymore. That's right, y'all. Remember that word? The bubblegum bitches. See, when you smack shack about people, and then when they see you in person, what do? You get pop, bitch. Now you're in front of their face. Now you're gagging. Because all that tough shit you was online, and no one of your friends are around to protect you. You got to stand up and represent what you was saying online. So that's why you always got to be careful who you fucking with online. Because you never know, in this small circle of the universe that we live inside of, you may bump into that person. And people don't forget. So that's why I always try to give love out. Even though I don't always get it back, but I try to send it out. So I had it up in front of his face and stuff like that. He sent me the email through Facebook and all that kind of, okay, fine. But I had him. I got him. I got up in his face and stuff like that. I said what I needed to say. He stood there. He didn't say nothing. See, that's how you know when you got a person trapped in a corner, they don't say nothing. Now, if he would have did what he had to do, I'd have did what I had to do. We'd have just been in the middle of a mess on the news and stuff like that. You know, then hopefully, I had my hair done, so if I would have been on the news, my mother would have been fabulous. And I would have videotaped and told you all about it. But anyway, that's another story. Anyway, so I said what I need to say and stuff like that. Do you know what he did after he saw me? He was like, you know what? I was wrong. I still want to be with you. I'm feeling you. You're feeling me? No, motherfucker. You want to get back to my place and see if you could try it again. I said, we can't do that, boo-boo. I said, something wrong. He said, well, I'm going to die anyway. I'm going to die. We're all going to die. The world is corrupted. I said, you know, on that note, I'm going to leave you alone because, you know, all this crazy you're giving me right now, you didn't do that night before. But I had a bad feeling. And my whole point of this, people, is trust your first instinct on people. No matter how much friends you got, how much you love this person who's trying to hook you up, if you got a bad instinct about them, leave them the fuck alone. Just say, listen, boo, you dating, bye. And get up and go. And it is what it is. Anyway, that's what I've been doing. I did that Saturday. And Sunday I stayed in the bed, and it is what it is. I didn't see nobody, meet nobody. And to be honest with you, I feel like a victim in my own home now because I'm scared to entertain you anymore. Because I don't know what people's intentions are anymore, and I don't feel safe. I really don't. I honestly don't. Sometimes it's better to be alone than to be sleeping with the enemy like the movie. But it is what it is. That's why you always make sure you got a little something extra on you. And you know what I mean. A little something extra. And I do mean extra. But I'm not going to go into all that. But you know what it starts with. A weapon. Anyway, I said it. Anyway, it is what it is. Don't forget to catch the raid. Don't forget to subscribe. And thank you for watching. And thank you for the comments and telling me you hope I get well. And I do appreciate you. And you talk to me. Because trust me, I read it. I am alone in the house by myself. So when I talk to you and you treat me like fam, of course I'm going to give you back the love. Because you took out time to, hear me out. And I do like talking to you. So I do like you comment back to me. Even the ones who try to say mean things to me to break my spirit, it's okay, boo. Because we recognize you as the bubblegum bitch. And what do we do with the bubblegum bitches, people? When we meet you in person, what do? You online, but in person you get popped. Anyway, knock it down to violence. Because violence doesn't work. Violence is bad, very bad. Anyway, it is what it is. Don't forget to subscribe. Be well, be blessed. Do you do it the best way you can. If nobody don't like the way you do it, then fuck them. All right.